Welcome back to part 14 of my Kingdom of Jerusalem Let's Play, Medieval 2 Total War Kingdoms, the Crusades campaign. So, picking things up, we left them last time. We're on the cusp of finally hitting that end turn button, but before we do, one final battle stands in our way after a busy turn of conquering both Alexandria and Cairo. This small force just outside Alexandria, which we want to take out so it doesn't link on up with the much larger force of the new Sultan to the west. It's just a couple of units of Al-Asher infantry and a unit of archer militia. I don't think they're actually spearmen, although they do have a bonus fighting cavalry. I think they're light infantry, but we'll see once we get into the battle. Now, I did do a quick auto-resolve test before I started recording because I don't trust that balance of power on it. The auto-resolve killed off 124 of my cavalry. That's bad even by my standard, I think. I think we can definitely do better. I think we can lose probably in the region of like 20 to 30 max. So let's dive on in and see what happens. In we go. As always, thanks for your comments, advice, tactics, and suggestions are all greatly appreciated. Do keep them coming. Although, worth mentioning, I am recording this episode straight off the back of part 13, and I will most likely be recording part 15 straight after this one. So do keep the advice, tactics coming, but I'll be able to build on all that advice and tactics from Monday's episode, part 16.
Through God's grace and the intercession of St. George, we have been brought to this place, brought here to fight for his glory and in his name. Our enemies must quail before our righteous might. We would do well to pray, because the shedding of blood is an offense, but it is one that we willingly do, for by it we establish God's peace. Our Egyptian foes should pray to their God, as shortly they will be judged before him. We will send them all to heaven or hell soon enough. And now, say your last prayers. Put your trust in your fellows and in good steel too. Then let us march to whatever God wills.
Deus Vult. But you know what? Let's give it a wait. Oh, still raining. Start deployment. I like it's sensing the weather outside, because it's actually, we've had nothing but sun, scorching heat for the past couple of weeks, and it is at last raining. Praise be. Blessed be the rain. And the people of England rejoiced. Because we've certainly gone through the various stages of weather that the English can tolerate. Oh, it's getting sunny. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, yeah, get the barbecue on. Yeah, let's get outside. Oh, yeah, it's lovely. Oh, I love it. A few moments later. Oh, it's a bit hot though, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, it's baking. Quick, get the fans out. We've had our fill, thanks. Let battle begin. Time for some nourishing rain. Well, we can just charge those guys. These guys count as light infantry. I can't actually see. I mean, you certainly look like spearmen, but I think you still count as light infantry. So, even though you have a bonus versus cavalry, all depends on how you take this frontal charge. I'm going to go after the archers. Yeah, with just this whole group. Just because these guys are going to be far more potent in their larger formations heading off to the flanks. Unleash the Knights Templar. Might get shot at a little bit on the approach. Yeah, they count as light infantry though. They got one shot off and they started panicking. The trees might actually save them here, because they might disrupt my charge. Yes. Damn lucky trees.
general
Nice.
lies dead.
Managed to snipe that general right on the corner of the formation. And there we go. We timed it perfectly to cause, you know, a massive rout and shatter. Continue. We've lost 3% of our force. I'm kind of hoping they had 30 actually. These guys that went in, they lost a few there. It's kind of like, can we, like, best case scenario is less than 10. Oh, we absolutely mowed the, like, destroy. When you pull off a solid charge in Medieval 2, it's probably one of the most satisfying things in a Total War game. I think most satisfying thing though is getting off that perfect canister shot in like Empire or Napoleon Total War. Second most satisfying though, probably a Medieval 2 cavalry charge. 7. Perfect. I really wanted it to be single digits. Amazing. Much better than the auto resolve. But yeah, I think second most satisfying thing for me, perfect Medieval 2 cavalry charge, because if you time it right, the damage is sublime. And I think third would be the perfect vortex spell placement, like Pit of Shades on a massive clump of enemies, or like a load of Dreadquakes landing perfectly on a massive clump of enemy units, or a Skaven nuke. Execute them all. Bye. A man of the hour. Captain Nigel. I mean, yes, of course. Of course we've got to have Captain Nigel. Yes, love it. Good old Nige. Oh, we can't pop them all in. Sorry. That's fine, because Nigel can help look after Alexandria, but he can probably go back to Tanta for now. I am actually going to disband the Unhorsed Knights, because if they keep causing crashes, I don't want them in an army. That's fine. There. Our public order's all good. Oh, yeah, I was thinking, oh, we took Cairo. No, we didn't. We've got to wait one more turn. I was like, oh, yeah, we conquered Cairo. No, we took out everyone but the last little bit, but Richard can finally take it next turn. That's fine. Yeah, we'll just pop the artillery round, although we've got the rams, but we can still bring it down. That's fine. I probably should fight it because I don't trust the auto resolve. Public order here is fine. Once you worrying about it and saying like I should spread out my priests a bit more. Honestly, I think it's still better keeping them how we have done. To just build up rapidly and then spread them out. We can leave that one there. The rest of them have all moved over here. I was actually using them over here though to scout those armies, but that's fine. 20%. It seems to work better that way, concentrating them all rather than spreading them out, because it's just like a slow gain. It's easy enough to sort out public order just by tweaking taxes or recruiting more troops in there. What have you been asking? Get Ports Lionheart for increased trade. Certainly will do that. We'll get the Merchant's Wharf in there though. That's what we actually need in for more trade. Although actually the church would be more beneficial first at Tanta for us. Lovely. Well, yeah, Tanta's... Yeah, you've got 66%, so that's fine. That's still good. Pop it in there. We can get the huge cathedral with all that gold we've got. Boom. One of you as well were asking, how do we get the Knights Templar? Could I check those barracks buildings again? It's be from the Knight Stables line. If we go to the building browser, stables, it is so we get the Comfrey Knights, the Baron Stables at the Fortress level. At the Citadel level, we get the Knights of Tripoli. The Comfrey Knights are still there, and the Knights Templar. And then at the there's two Citadel level, right? Yeah, you can get. It doesn't go up on the level of the castle, but after the old stables, you can also then build the King's Stables, which lets you get the Constable of Jerusalem and the Marshal of the Templars, but max of 1 of each. But it lets you to at least replenish them. So that's what we need to get. You can only get them at castles because you can't get stables at the cities. So we've got castle. We don't have a fortress anywhere. Got anywhere close to upgrading Tyre. Oh yeah, you can upgrade there. You can get that in for now. Ascalon. Yeah. They need someone really chivalrous in there to help with growth. I mean, Jerusalem doesn't need any more growth.
Hail my king.
Yeah, let's get Ascalon. I mean, it's not the highest tier. That one's already upgrading to that. So try and get it boosted up. Or Tyre, to be fair, actually, is where I should send you. We've already got a chap in here, haven't we? Okay, so we'll go to our Suf for now. Give a turn of high gains there. We've got our armies here. We're still recruiting a few more units. So yeah, next turn they can go on over and help out Guy. Or as maybe said, like he's obviously they pronounce it as Guy de Lucien in Kingdom of Heaven. But I like just calling him Guy. Just more because I don't have to speak French, and as an Englishman, you know, I'd die if I speak French. I jest, French viewers, it's fine.
Where to, sire?
'Tis the old British humour. Purposely mispronouncing stuff. I'm calling him Guy because it's kind of amusing that way. We can get a castle upgrade here. I'm going to throw in actually land clearance instead. Haven't got a chapel. Probably should have that there. Yeah, we can move these guys on now as well, actually. They're at 90. Have we got anything else here? Could do with a little bit more. I mean, we can recruit more from Jerusalem now because of all the heretics spawned in. Send you over here. The 2 bishops will do pretty well. Right, let's finally end the turn. Hi, Egypt. How you doing? No. Thieves Guild in Tanta. Yeah, sure. Why not? Seed them now for another 4 turns. That's fine. It requires Jerusalem. Oh, so if you lose Jerusalem, then that's the big. You lose your best units. That'll be a real struggle.
Ships ready.
And bring the blessings of God to take out the blasphemers. Oh no, denied. Uh-oh. Come on, Howard, you can do it, buddy. Come on, Howie. Tripoli is ready to upgrade. Lovely. Get that right in there. End turn report.
Where to, sire?
God, still. It'll be all the way over here when it's Siwa Oasis.
I shall continue.
Aye, sire.
Ha ha ha. You want to face me in the open field? I mean, I'll oblige you that. Our army is still pretty capable. We've got plenty of cavalry as well, which is what we built this army to be, a field army. These guys are just light infantry, which if we get a solid charge into, we'll smash. Yeah, that'll be a satisfying one against the Sultan. This, it might finish them off, actually. That's the faction heir. They don't have any more family members. That could end Egypt.
Who do you want dead? Name thy target, sire.
Yes, your highness.
What I'll do is send one of you over here as well.
God's
Rest of you chill.
your highness. God's servant. Yes, your highness.
Where to?
Hail, my king.
Bailey, and I'm waiting. Bit by bit. Little by little.
God's servant. On my way. Yes, your highness. Godspeed.
Right, Richard can now go in there. Probably easiest thing to do would be start merging up some of his infantry. That'll create a space. For the catapult, the mangonel's not going to be useful. But then you can go in and fight. Then we'll probably take Richard's army straight out and we'll leave William Rothwell in there. And his army can keep on going. Although, I mean, well, I guess we could send him straight towards Siwa. The long trek.
Ships ready.
Send the extra troops on over. Lovely. We're not recruiting any more for him, will we? Don't think so.
Ready, sire.
That'll do. I mean, we could send another priest over, or another bishop. I feel like another bishop might actually be a good idea, considering on how poorly we're doing against everything else over here right now.
Yes, Your Highness. Fleet ready, sire.
You'll be fine there. Byzantines.
Without question, sire.
You going?
Yes, sire.
Trying to find someone so I could talk to them and have map info. But that ain't working.
At your service.
Mines are nearly good in there. More economic stuff. Market. Warehouse for more trade. That's good. It's a little bit more, but yeah, chuck it in. Gerald, send you up to Tyre, because then you're getting better growth. You'll be the first one that we can get up to the fortress level, seeing as that's where you originally started off with Templars. It's kind of apt that we get it in there as well. Right. Just checking all the other regions. So you've got 6 turns on that huge cathedral. Probably should actually hold off getting more priests until we get that huge cathedral, because then they'll come out even better level. I would assume, potentially. So we'll see. Especially it might give us a Theologians Guild, which would be nice. So yeah, we'll just leave it for now. We're fine. And everything else we need to do. So we need to jump on out there, see them off. But first, we need to go on in with Richard at Cairo.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
After the last couple of episodes where we've had massive battles, these are just all teeny tiny ones. I mean, there's 40 of them. But I still don't trust their wall. I mean, okay, like for science check, we did do a quick save before we fought this. Let's see what the auto resolve is. 50. I mean, there's not much in it really, but I just want to see if I can do a bit better now.
Hail, my king. As you command, my liege. Muster your courage, men. We march into battle.
I don't think for once we need it. Yeah, we don't need a speech for this. Let's crack on. For the sake of the 30-odd men that are inside, I think we're good. No words needed today. Let's just crack on and kill them. It reminds me of the speech Tyrion gives at King's Landing. There's a brave men in there. Let's go kill them. I will keep those axemen behind though, just in case we do need someone to man. Man the ram. Okay, no, they're all sat right at the back. Okay, take out the gatehouse. So they'll just let us go in. It's mainly cavalry, so I'll just take my spearmen in against them. We'll send the ram in to go for the actual gate itself, but we're having these guys hit the gatehouse just so they can't drop burning oil on us. I always forget if they can use it or not if they activate the gatehouse. I mean, they've got a few units there now moving forward. But we've got the ram obviously covering my troops. They're going to activate it soon. That tower's going to start shooting the axemen. Oh, friendly fire there. The gate's going to be down any second. One more hit. Plenty of friendly fire, really. So as it drops down. Okay. Drop the ram. This boat, if you tell the drop the ram at the gate, they moved out the way to stop any pathfinding issues. So ahead of its time.
The gates are down.
Move them over there. They're running back now. I just want that gatehouse hit so they can't drop any burning oil on us. I don't know if we do need to worry about that or not, to be honest, but better safe than sorry. But at this point, I'm a little bit worried. Are we actually going to be able to destroy the gatehouse with the amount of ammo we have left? Should be able to, as long as we keep getting hits on it. Another couple of volleys. Finally. Right. Spears. All that's needed. Sorry if the Frankish axemen. Probably most of our losses are friendly. They got hit by rocks. Sorry. Sorry.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Horse archers coming forward. If they don't pull back, we'll just intercept them on our way and bring them down quite quickly. There we go.
By St. George, our men have taken control of the city.
We can just save more troops by just sitting here if we really want to. I think we should at least try and swarm that general's bodyguard. I know we're going to lose more troops.
Our men are winning the battle.
But we came here to kill a crown prince.
Only half the enemy force remains.
At this rate, though, I can definitely see how we lost 50 to the Order Resolve. Even against spears, they still give it pretty well.
The Saracen general. Now we must send his men running back to the desert. This is
73, yep, did worse. Standard. Yeah, we could have just sat there and captured it out, but even though he's called Richard the Merciless, he's still Richard the Lionheart in our hearts. We are definitely sacking Cairo. Ready to expand. Ark of the Covenant. Oh, nice. Got more dread. Unleash the Ark. Oh, yeah, you are. Such a dread... Well, I say such a dreadlord. All that chivalry is gone. Use the Ark. He is no longer the Lionheart. He is the Dark Heart. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got daily races. So you can do... It hits your income massively, but it helps sort out public order. Yeah, I forgot about that being a thing. That's kind of cool. More little things like this that you could adjust to affect your income, but also massively help public order. That'd be cool. More economic management in Total Wars, like more things that affect things and little systems and bits and pieces. I would like to see that. We can actually upgrade to a huge city already. We're going to get the small church in straight away, though. Siege works, that's trebuchets. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll be hitting the Turks with our full force after this. I feel like before we do go after the Turks, though, we'll spend a few turns just economic investment, rebuilding our armies to the absolute pinnacle of Crusader might, and then we'll go after them all. Let's queue all that up. Monthly rate, I think we can just... If we just do that, and then can I drop down... Is that better than dropping down to monthly? Yeah. Leave it on yearly. Drop it onto low tax rate just for a turn while we repair some stuff, and we should be fine. Although, actually, that said, I was planning on taking this whole army immediately out, wasn't I? And jumping on in with you guys. Yeah, that's fine. Good, good, good. Yeah, pippity pop them in, although I might still steal actually some of these guys if I can to merge up.
Sire. Yes. Orders. My lord. Leaving the army, sire. Mon roi.
Mon roi.
Seigneur. Yes, sire.
Let's see, with 2 units. How many we've got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 spears. 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry. We've got the Frankish axemen in there as well. Our cavalry is properly depleted. But should be enough to send him off there to finish them off. It is a long march.
Marching, sir.
But let's get him going.
Move! I've tried whipping them, sire.
Tried whipping them, sire.
We go
The men
no
are spent.
further today.
Balian, yeah.
My king.
Attrition them down.
I will not waste words on you, infidel.
Might need to intercept that army with Richard, actually.
My Sultan wishes you dead.
Anyone not building something? Because we can now do some pretty substantial investments to make sure everyone's got some kind of building going right now. I think most of them actually do, which is good. Dirt roads, yes please. Land clearance. Church probably wouldn't be a bad idea here. Then follow up with the port. Alexandria, what do you want? Yeah, get paved roads for the time being. Better movement. Right. Let's jump on out. And push back the Sultan, potentially crush Egypt. So if they have no more family members, this might be it for them. In we go.
There'll be no escaping us now. Attack! The love of God is 1,000 times stronger than any mortal armor. His wrath against our foes is 1,000 times better than 1,000 arrows. Our faith gives us his aid, and more. It will give us victory. Now cries St. George, and look for that victory. Our foes today are masters of falsehood and trickery. These Egyptians doubtless have plans to win the day, but they are fools to believe that they can prevail against brave men. With God's good graces, we shall strike down 1/4 of our enemy's army today. Courage will be our watchword, despair theirs. Trust our foes to come ill-prepared. Well, we shall take advantage of their lack of spears, and use our horsemen to full advantage. And if you should happen to come across a particularly lovely young lady in need of my protection, well, scrub her clean and send her to my tent. Battle gives me 2 things. A powerful thirst, and the horn. Let's to this lark then, lad.
Oh, Baldwin the Leper King is horny. Right. Keep it in your pants, Baldwin. You might fall off otherwise.
Assemble the men. Units. 1 line. Units. 1 line.
Smash the enemy first, then smash
Position.
a willing lady.
Assemble units. 1 line. Men, guard General's bodyguard. Advance.
Let's see if they start moving us there. I feel like they're just going to move to us. Move my spearmen forward to kind of envelop the enemy. But this should fire up and over, so hopefully they don't fire through my own guys. We'll move to flank with my cavalry early on, because we do have cavalry supremacy. Their archers already rapidly going down. Need to wait for them to engage. And then the hammer of my cavalry will descend. Probably need to tell my ballista to stop firing though, because otherwise we're going to run into issues.
Is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Sweep along the line. Push, 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 push. Total chaos.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Fighting to the death. Trapped with nowhere to escape. No mercy. Kill them all.
General's bodyguard. Before you spineless women. Charge! The enemy king flees. God has smiled upon us this very day. Press our advantage while his forces are in disarray.
That's the plan. Crush him.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Continue.
It's time to press the attack.
Total shattering. See if we can pick off their general. Oh, I missed them. won't be able to get him, but I think we've crushed his army, so he'll probably die anyway. Scatter them all. God, what a crush there. We get casualty heals down under 10%, that'd be lovely.
This is a clear victory that goes to only men of great virtue and valor.
10%. 161. Not bad at all.
No, do not abandon.
Oh, it would be tempting.
No, do not do this.
But he's not the killer king of Jerusalem for nothing.
Such is the fate of all.
Oh, it sends him over there and he survived.
Or I shall remove you. An order.
Sibni Lawadi, infidel.
I mean, once again, we could
My lord.
charge these guys down here.
You infidel.
Command me, sire.
Yeah, send out King Baldwin this time because he's got a really solid contingent.
We shall slaughter them, my lord. Victory! Nothing can stop us, sire.
Start this episode, end this episode as we started it, with a battle against a small force charging our cavalry at it.
Kill them all! It offends my eye that I should be forced to gaze upon such an unwashed and ignorant bunch of scrofulous pox knaves and villains. Men, I give you your enemies for the coming battle. I have rarely seen such a collection of worms and beetles beyond the walls of a dusty scriptorium. Let's be at it then, in case their stupidity should prove infectious. Our Egyptian foes should pray to their god, as shortly they will be judged before him. We will send them all to heaven or hell soon enough. And finally, as a man of wit and learning, I tell you that a book can be of much use before battle, particularly if your bowels are loosened. I do not recommend Tacitus, though. The pages of his works are not soft on the nether regions. Let's away!
Let's away. Oh, they're over there today. And if we can time this right, we'll rout them all instantly with a well-timed charge. I don't think we've quite got our timings as well done as before. These guys are going to be way off. Oh, we've got a solid break there, though. Oh, the sweeping charge. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, there we go.
Cowardly foe runs.
Continue.
Press the attack.
Yeah, Medieval 2 does them cav charges right. Beautiful. Total war. Total crush.
General's bodyguard. Charge! Units double time. Sally forth.
Bye-bye now.
General's bodyguard. All of Christendom will be awed by the
We lost.
victory we have won.
I mean, the casualties that we saved in both the battle at the start and this one make up for Richard losing a few more at Cairo for sure.
No.
Execute. Hey, I've got to keep up the Killer King title, mate. I can't do that if I spare my enemies.
Fate of all who oppose us. My king.
Send you back to Alexandria. Send the cavalry back as well.
Orders. Sire.
It'll be fine. Right. Yeah, there's nothing else for us to spend our... Well, I mean, we could start recruiting more troops. There's that. We could start spamming out a new Templar force, so we can get dismounted knights there. Let's get a load of infantry. Replenish everyone. Actually, we could get the... I know I'm going to queue up them as well. I know I'd probably prefer getting Templar crossbows, but we can't get them right now. But in the meantime... we could do that at least. Nice. Right. Let's end the turn and we'll kick things off from the start of a new turn next episode, which I'll be recording straight after this one. Our adventure can continue. Philip of Lancaster. I'm good. So Egypt hasn't completely gone yet because family member that right, they're all, I mean they're still going to die when that goes down, but we're waiting to siege them out. The Sultan has he managed to recruit? Have they? Do they just keep spawning? Where did these guys come from? Oh, and they finally got a navy. You guys said they won't recruit more ships. They finally have. I could have killed all my priests. I mean, there's still time, right?
God's servant.
Ships ready.
Quick, priests.
Yes, Your Highness.
I mean, you're all really good.
Yes, Your Highness.
I mean, I say you're already. Yeah, you're really not terrible. This guy, he's a priest still.
Yes.
But we could push out better ones from Jerusalem, which would be ultimately better.
Yes, Your Highness.
We've stabilized public order here, so come on then. Let's let's do sinking ships round 2 against the Egyptians while we can. Let's give that a go. I just want to see Siwa. There it is, finally. Okay, they do have a family member there, so okay, they won't be wiped out until we finish them off there. Fair enough. I mean, I feel like in a way we should probably get Richard going that way, because otherwise we're never going to finish them. Might fight that final siege as well, but it'd be brutal. We'll need some fresh troops for him, which I guess we could sail along the coast. Yeah, that is the quickest path. That way, God, it takes a long time, doesn't it? And then we'd have to pull our force from Alexander. Thing is, we can't really do that easily. I probably need to send Richard up to smash this army or contend with these guys. Although I'm kind of, part of me's like, go hit Balian, then we'll draw them all out. But then actually, I do worry a little bit for Balian. So I think we're gonna have to send Richard to attack these guys. But it doesn't look like he can actually reach them. I imagine he probably could reach them if we took that catapult out. So I think we'll try and attack these guys without the catapult. I'm fully expecting them to retreat back though. So we'll just have to shore them up. We'll probably need to try and shuffle some of our force over to Tanta. Otherwise, that's going to get hit.
Leave these lands, infidel, or I shall
But
remove you.
all that and more next time. We'll probably start gathering up. We've got those guys sail across there. This fleet here will start gathering up fresh forces to send over to join Richard outside of Alexandria. If we divert him that way, or maybe we send... No, yeah, I think we'll probably send Richard. Probably send Richard. But let's just end things by seeing if we can convert... Well, say convert a heretic. If we can denounce a heretic. Praise be. Oh. Bishop Howard. Well done. He is a servant of God.
Yes, Your Highness.
How do you level up your bishops? Well, by smiting and burning the heretics, sir. Lovely. Final thing we'll do as well is just move diplomat along. We are nearly in touching distance of Constantinople. Finally. Anyway, we'll pick things up from here at the start of the next episode. Until then, hope you guys have enjoyed. Take care and ciao for now.